Hello and welcome to Ratings 5. Today we will count down on 9 amazing war survivor movies that are worth checking out. Survivor war movies are an enthralling and intriguing film genre. They provide insight into the lives of those who have encountered enormous obstacles and adversity, but have persevered and triumphed in the face of peril. These films frequently depict the tenacity, fortitude, and bravery of people who have been tested to their limits but refuse to give up. The characters in these films are frequently confronted with insurmountable challenges, such as enemy fire, harsh conditions, or a shortage of resources, and must find a method to overcome them in order to survive. We can learn about the human spirit and what it takes to persist in the face of hardship by watching these films. We can see examples of bravery, teamwork, and sacrifice that encourage us to be better people and to value the liberties and privileges we have in our own lives. Furthermore, survivor war films can provide historical context and shed light on significant events that have shaped our world. These videos can teach us about the sacrifices made by those who came before us, as well as the difficulties they experienced. So, if you enjoy survivor war movies, keep in mind that they can provide inspiration, education, and a deeper understanding of the human experience in addition to entertainment. They are a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit and remind us that even in the most difficult of circumstances, we can find hope, courage, and ultimately, survival. Number 9. Sand Castle, 2017. Nothing can prepare you for the enormous responsibility that the word war carries. This is precisely the issue tackled in Sand Castle. The film follows Matt O'Cray, a young private stationed in an Iraqi town to restore water. However, when this seemingly hopeless task becomes a dangerous mission, the resulting circumstances allow for bravery and courage to pursue it. Fernando Coimbra directed the film, which stars Nicholas Hoult, Henry Cavill, Logan Marshall Green, and Glenn Powell. Sand Castle depicts the harsh conditions of battle that may utterly change you, which is why you will find this film equally compelling and intriguing. Number 8. Guy Ritchie The Covenant, 2023. Directorial power exemplifies the essence of mankind. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is an action thriller that depicts an interpreter's conflict and everything they risk. The plot follows U.S. Army Sergeant John Kinley and interpreter Ahmed as they are drawn into a war with the Taliban. Despite the fact that Kinley has been hit and is unconscious, Ahmed transports him through Afghanistan's harsh terrain and adverse weather conditions to safety. The film demonstrates how humanity does not want relationships, favors, or debts. Jake Gyllenhaal, Dar Salim, Alexander Ludwig, Anthony Starr, and Emily Beecham feature in the film. While the film focuses on powerful action and thrilling thrills, the substance and emotion driving the characters' actions give the film its heroic premise. If you appreciated the selfless acts of daring and unbridled heroism as much as we did, then you have to check out this incredible movie. Number 7. Green Zone, 2010. The action film Green Zone is directed by Paul Greengrass and stars Matt Damon as U.S. Army Chief of Staff Officer Roy Miller. The film follows Miller's adventure as he looks for weapons of mass devastation in Baghdad's Green Zone. The film stars Matt Damon, Greg Kinnear, Jason Isaacs, Brendan Gleeson, and Amy Ryan and is based on Rajiv Chandrasekharan's non-fiction book of the same name. You'll adore the quest to find weapons of mass devastation in Green Zone. Number 6. Lions for Lambs, 2007. The film follows Arian and Ernest as they flee the country for Afghanistan in order to do something significant with their life and commit their lives to saving others. While their experiences in Afghanistan tell a story of despair and humanity, another story takes place in Washington, where a journalist and a presidential candidate cross paths that change their lives. The film is a striking drama of top-level politicians' lack of comprehension of the ground reality in their judgments. Robert Redford, Tom Cruise, Meryl Streep, Andrew Garfield, and Derek Luke star in the film. The film, which was also directed by Robert Redford, captures the essence of war and its longing endeavors. Number 5. The Outpost, 2020. Rob Lurie's The Outpost focuses on an unprovoked attack by Taliban fighters in a coordinated attack that left a small troop of US soldiers alone at the isolated combat outpost Keating. It illustrates how the sequestered soldiers were subjected to an overwhelming attack in one of the worst clashes of the Afghanistan War in 2009. Scott Eastwood, Orlando Bloom, Milo Gibson, Caleb Landry Jones, Taylor John Smith, and Jacob Scipio are among the cast members. If you like seeing the hero driven into a corner and rising against all odds, then this is the next film you should watch. Number 4. The Hurt Locker, 2008. Director Catherine Bigelow demonstrates the exponential conditions under which OODs must perform, with Anthony Mackie and Jeremy Renner leading the group. When their unit becomes a target of rebels, an explosive ordnance disposal unit, or OOD, works on deactivating bombs. The film picks up speed swiftly and depicts the hardships of combat. As a result, if you found the reverent themes of daring and valor motivating, The Hurt Locker will also feature inspirational OOD tales. Number 3. 12 Strong, 2018. 12 Strong, directed by Chris Hemsworth and Michael Shannon, is an action thriller about the 1st Special Forces force dispatched to Afghanistan after the events of 9/11. The film is a dramatic movie based on the true account of the 12 soldiers who battled on horseback against the Taliban. If you enjoy the mood of a never-ending action and the persistent strive in the face of utter danger, and then filmmaker Nikolai Fugelzig's 12 Strong is the film for you. Number 2. War Machine, 2017. The plot revolves around Glenn McMahon, a 4-star general who is sent to head NATO forces in Afghanistan. Things, however, turn upside down when he is brought down by a journalist's no-holds-barred expose on him. Brad Pitt, Topher Grace, Anthony Michael Hall, and John Magaro star in the film. David Michaud directed the film. War Machine is centered on McMahon and his team attempting to manage the on-ground realities. As a result, if you enjoy the components of on-the-ground conflict, you'll enjoy this film as well. Number 1. The Lone Survivor, 2013. This raw and incredibly stunning action depicts a group of Navy SEALs on a surveillance mission to track down and kill the Taliban leader. While the SEALs are able to locate him, they decide not to kill them. At the same time, the Afghans inform the Taliban warriors about the operation, and a deadly struggle starts. The film, directed by Peter Berg, depicts how the SEALs are outnumbered and outgunned. Mark Wahlberg, Taylor Kitsch, Emile Hirsch, and Ben Foster star in an epic story of daring and human strength. As a result, if you enjoyed the spirit of righteousness, this is the film for you to watch. This movie will make almost want to shed tear, as you watch how these strong soldiers were left stranded with no supplies. We have come to end of our list for today. Make sure you comment, share, like and subscribe to see more amazing movie reviews and recommendations. See you next time.